Hello. Did you lose something recently? Or did you break something? Or did something happen which was unexpected? Something unlucky? Something bad? Okay, now that the intro is done, there's something called the Mercury retrograde happening. Not happening, but actually, वो Feb 3rd को it was the last date, so it has been quite some time. But Mercury retrograde is basically an astronomical phenomenon where it seems from Earth that Mercury is going on a line and then it takes a loop. It's going on a line, then it takes a loop, it goes back, and then it takes a loop again, and it goes like this. Vox has made a very good video, so you should watch it. The reason I got interested in it because I read somewhere that Mercury retrograde causes a lot of chaos in the world, and people tend to lose their things, and people um, uh, behave in an erratic manner. And guess what? I lost my wallet. I also got my video taken down by Sony Entertainment from my channel, which I had made with so much of effort, so much of dedication, so much of passion. And you know who's to blame? Mercury. Yeah, that's right. So I think it is Mercury retrograde in action. Things are not happening in the way that they should, and so I found a reason, and it was a good reason, um, because it gives me assurance that it was not me who lost the wallet. It was Mercury who caused me to lose the wallet. So yeah, it's a good thing. And for a person who does data science, you probably might not guess, but I have an interest in the mystical science and the mystical world. And I have these set of cards, which you probably would have seen in a lot of these um, shows. What do you tell those Aaj Tak shows? Astrological shows? Those fear mongering shows? Those shows in which they tell you about the future, and they basically do tarot card readings. For the longest time, I used to call these tarot cards, but like the NT is a silent letter. So, I'm going to do a live tarot card reading about the world because the Mercury retrograde season is here. So let's find out how the world is going to be like. And I don't know all the meaning of the cards accurately, but I can try to make a guess. We'll do some Google search and we'll try to see if it's just me who's impacted, or is it everyone in the world. All right, let's go. I totally do. Oh, some cards are flipped. No cheating. I guess I have to shuffle it now. So the way tarot cards work is basically there's this whole theory that everything around us has energy, and so do these cards. And so when you pick with a certain intent in your mind, your body gets directed to specific cards that mean a certain thing. And yeah, it's like those energies trying to create a story. They are trying to answer whatever the question that you have in mind. uh, do I believe in this? I know it's fun. I treat it as its own thing, and so let's just find out, I guess. So the way it works is you lay these cards like this in a beautiful fashion, and you ask a question in your mind. Like you ask with an intent, like how's the world doing? How's the world? What is happening in the world? I should move my hand since you cannot see my face. What is happening in the world? What is happening now? What will happen tomorrow? What happened before? Is this any way helpful or is this distracting? Distracting. Okay, let's see. Let's see. The first card that we'll pick will be about how was like the energy where the world was coming from. So the source energy, right? So I feel this is the card that we're going to go with. And where is the state of the world right now? I It should be, yeah, here. And where is, I'm totally being not aesthetic about this. Like, look at the shapes. Ideally, it should be like, I this should be, fuck it. And the third card is, where are we going to into the future? So, what does that card symbolize? Probably somewhere here, I feel the energy. Okay, this one. Now that we have the cards decided, I'm going to reveal them to you. So first the card, I wish you could see both me and, okay, you can. So first the card that the world ka energy is coming from. The judgment. The judgment. I'll come to it. The second card. The Knight of Wands. I think it's mirror imaged. And the card where we are going to is Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Can you see it? It does not say okay, some tarot card information. So there are 4 houses in tarots. The wand basically represents like a masculine energy. It I won't go into like big details, but the graphic sort of represents what the number of the card is. So there are 10 different lakdiyan. Now, how do I know? Did I count them? No, it has the Roman number 10 written over. And the graphic sort of explains what it is, and I sort of faint ideas, but I don't do this for a living. So I'm going to Google it, and we're trying to create a story. Tarot card meanings. Tarot card meanings. Tarot.com. There is something called tarot.com. Okay, the judgment. So, where are we coming from? What does the judgment card mean? Let's try to figure out. Abbe yaar, why does this always happen? Edit. I'm going to edit this. Oh, it's not the judgment, it's just judgment. So, what does the tarot card mean? The judgment card sometimes means resurrection, represents the great reunion of the ancients believed would happen once in every age. From a modern point of view, this is a great reunion which includes every personality that you have ever been and every soul that was ever there. I think this is an important card. It probably means like the world is coming from this place of great chaos, and it's sort of like there was a important moment essentially, like there was a divine intervention of sorts. I think it could be the whole COVID crisis that we underwent. Maybe that was like the world's high intensity world. I don't know. But yeah, we are basically coming from a high intensity time. And where are we living right now? Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands, as you can probably see, this person is, riding a horse, and this person is okay. So this card indicates the energy of an instigator, a fire starter, a feisty and easily provoked characters who is liable to attack first and ask questions later. This energy is quick to anger and enjoys a fight. So the vices are bossiness, paranoia, and a tendency towards overkill. So there's kind of like a smug attitude out there in the world right now. I feel like we have overcome this big sort of crisis, and we have entered like, this present realm, and we might feel confident about how things are happening. So maybe like it's not a it's a very bossy situation that we're in. And third is the knight, the 10 of wands. What does the 10 of wands mean? We have to write 10 of wands. The 10 of wands represents an all-out effort and obsessive commitment to a task which demands everything that you've got. This person shows in decks with pictures. There's no position to rest until he makes the inside. So a lot of struggle is happening. A lot of like things are going to happen out in the future. Like you're going to have to defend your castle and everything. So yeah, don't chill. Like a lot of work to do. So get out of your bed, whatever you're watching. Stop watching the video and go work, because that is what the universe is asking you to do, honey. Yeah. How did your Mercury retrograde go?